Hey, you! I need you to hit the subscribe button below.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
What you got? You got a question?
We just listening. I wanted my daughter to listen.
Oh, all praise, all praise. How you doing, sis?
Right.
So your daddy trying to save your life, huh?
I already told him about the missing Bible books.
Oh, did you?
We were talking about it earlier,
Okay, about the Apocrypha?
about the missing our white folks mess with the Bible.
Yeah, they mess with a lot. I mean, because sometimes you just got to know where to stop. Because they put the books like the Book of Thomas out there. They put the Book of Jubilee out there. They put the Book of Enoch out there. It's not part of the Bible. It's not even part of the Bible. You got to remember, what the Bible dictionary is. You got a Bible dictionary? We're going to show you back in the 1600s when King James was a black man who was still ruling at that time. Remember we had the Dark Ages?
King James was black man?
Yeah, y'all got that book? You got the book with King James, the picture? Y'all didn't bring it?
I asked
He got his. I'm going to show you.
I was like, man.
You got it?
You got it. He going to show it.
Okay,
All praise.
That's what we do our research.
I asked you earlier, like, you bring
King James was black. You gotta remember, back in the Middle Ages, or they called it Dark Ages in Europe, they called it that because what? Dark people ran the world at that time. That's why they call it medieval. Why? Because they call us evil, so they try to say black is evil. See what I'm saying? But we ran over there for over 1,000 years before they started pushing this white Renaissance Jesus. So as they started taking over places like Russia, Israel, Egypt, Greece, France, as they started moving in, the white folks started moving in and conquering us and taking us out of a leadership role. They started killing us off, and then what happened is they took over, and then they took our name. So when you go through history and you see King James, they put their face on it. But if you do the history in their libraries over there, what's it called, Cambridge, they got pictures showing you that King James was a black man all day long.
How come black people ain't in Israel now? All them mamas look like they white over.
Because we was told to get out of land. Give me Luke. This is why, and give me that picture. Let me show you something. Give me that King James. Right there. That's King James right there. That's a picture of him. That's a white man.
Yeah.
That's a white man.
Well, you
Look at
almost.
his hair, man. Hair look like yours.
Oh, he ain't white.
He ain't white, man.
No, he ain't.
He look here, another better picture of him. See?
He's pretty close.
Right, look at us. And because we're not black.
let
If
me
you look at
roll.
your skin, look at your skin, look at her skin. Is she black?
No. Oh,
We just
yeah.
say, no, we say we're black. Actuality, we come in all shades of brown, right? That t-shirt you got on over there, what color is that?
Green or whatever.
No, the t-shirt.
Black?
Yeah. Is you the same color as your t-shirt?
No.
All right, so what I'm trying to tell you, we come in different shades of black, man, right? Different shades of brown. This is him here. When you Google King James on Google, what happens is you'll get a picture of a long-nosed white man, big fat dude sitting there between King James, right?
Yeah.
This is in their libraries. They keep this stuff hidden from us. That's why people go overseas, white folks go overseas and get educated, and they come back here. They send their kids on what they call exchange programs, because they go and teach them their history, so then they come back here and learn, okay, we gotta keep them Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we gotta keep them under our feet in order for us to stay in control. Keep them in sin, because once they get out of sin, they're gonna rule over us again, right? So I'm gonna let him read the part about King James real quick. So you gotta realize, during the time of King James, we were still ruling England and Scotland. He was the king of England and Scotland at the same time, right? When you read the history now, you think white folks ruled us up.
Yeah.
No, we ruled it for over 1,000 years. Before we got conquered. We got conquered, put into slavery. See what I'm saying? Read that.
This is the Negro Question, Part 4, page 8. King James came from a long line of black Scottish Stuart kings. 343 years of rulership in Scotland.
So, the whole line of black kings. They ain't gonna tell you that.
I didn't know it was no Hollywood Black King.
Okay?
I see it.
What is he reading out of?
It's a book called The Negro Question. We do a lot of research to make sure we know what we're dealing with, right? That's what's called. If you look online, there's quite a few books. That's book 4. They got 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I got them. I think I got them all at home. I think I may be missing
5 parts.
It's 5 parts.
Yeah.
So the thing is, when they say the Negro Question, they put stuff in the books to show us. That book, if you get it, it'll show you the Irish were black. It'll show you the Germans were black. The Scottish were black. They were all black. You gotta remember, this nation is known for doing what? Stealing identities, right?
Yeah.
Why I say that? Who identity they stole?
Jesus Christ.
They stole Jesus' identity. So how you think that, if they gonna steal his identity, how you think they're not gonna steal his people's identity? Because you asked me the question earlier. Why is the white folks over there in Israel right now and we not there, right?
Right.
They stole our identity. They're not the real Jews.
Yeah, I guess you got a point there, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you why we're not in it now. Read the Luke. This New Testament.
Book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 20.
Read.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies.
Now let's talk about the Roman army. Titus and Vespasian. You can Google that. This is all real history. You can line up, right? Read again. Call and read it.
Luke chapter 21, verse 20.
Read.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies.
So while we was in Jerusalem in Israel, and he said, this is God warning us. When the white man started coming against us in Jerusalem, read. This is in 70 AD. 70 years after Christ died. Remember, Christ on the scene, and he prophesied that it was going to be brought down. The temple was going to be burnt and destroyed, right? So here's the prophecy being fulfilled. Read.
Then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Then know that the desolation, that means Jerusalem is about to be done. Read.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
Those that are Israel, flee, run, because they coming to kill you. He letting you know they coming to kill you. Read.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
Anybody in that city, Lord said run. What's close to us? Egypt. Remember, Israel is in northeast Africa. All right? The white man created the Suez Canal in the 50s to try to cut Israel off of Africa. But if you go beyond that, it was always a part of Africa. Because remember, we walked out of Egypt into Israel.
Oh, okay.
So how do you walk through the Suez Canal? You can't. See what I'm saying? So that's something they created now to help throw off the thing that Israel's separate from Africa. Always been a part of Africa. That's why when Christ had to run from Herod, he ran where? The angel told him to run into Egypt. Yeah. Right? That's what they're doing now. Christ warned them, when you see these white armies come, Rome come, run, because they're going to come kill you. Read.
And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance.
So those that's outside Israel, tell them, don't come back up in here. When you running, tell them, hey, don't go there. Follow us, get the hell up out of here. Because they there. If you go up in there, you're done. Read.
For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
So that was a fulfillment because it's vengeance. What? Lord's vengeance against us. Because we wasn't keeping the commandments in that time. Look, Christ came and died and tried to show us how to keep the commandments, but our own people killed them. Our own people delivered them up to the white man. Read.
But woe unto them that are with child.
He's telling you, now when this happens, he says, destruction unto them that are with child, means if any women that are still in Jerusalem, when it's happened and they have babies, what God telling you?
And to them that give suck in those days.
Those that are breastfeeding. Read.
For there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon his people.
Distress means destruction and famine. What's happening right now? What's coming in America right now?
Famine? I mean,
it's coming.
Disease out now?
We already had disease. Famine's next.
That means hunger.
After that, persecution from the enemies, which means white folks gonna start persecuting even more. And after that, salvation. It's happening right in front of your face right now. It's happening. That's what people understand. The prophecies have to come true. None of us can stop it. None of it can stop it, no matter how we think, how we love other nations, how we love our family members. All we can do is teach them the truth and hope they listen and repent.
We love the white man.
Huh?
A lot of us love the white folks.
Yeah, because of the privileges we get nowadays.
Yeah, to give us a little bit.
Give them that before you leave.
We want.
You finish that up?
One more verse.
One more verse, read that.
Yep. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword. And shall be led away captive.
It shall be what?
And shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles shall be fulfilled.
So the Gentiles are the other nations. All right? He's saying that once they come into Jerusalem, the Gentiles are going to be into Jerusalem until the last days. That's why you got white folks over there right now. And he said destruction to us, and we were going to be carried away captive into all nations.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Look, us being carried away captive into all nations in slave trades. That's how we was carried away into all nations. That's why we're not in Jerusalem. God said the curse is going to be upon us, and we're going to lose our city. The Gentile versus white man's gonna come in there and destroy it, take it over, and stay there until Christ comes back. So we're not going home until Christ comes back. That's why we're fighting for right now, trying to get our people to wake up, learn the laws of God, apply the laws of God. So when Christ cracked that sky, those that keep the commandments, we're gonna get up out of here with him. See what I'm saying? That's what y'all call that what they call it in church? Not the resurrection. What they call it in church?
Rapture?
The rapture. That's the rapture when Christ comes. But it's only for those who keep the commandments. You can know you're Israel all day long. But if you ain't keeping the laws of God, you're going to be Israel stuck in Babylon the Great. You're not getting on that shit. You're not getting about it. When Christ said, hey, come my people, you're not coming if you're not keeping the commandments. Even if you know you're Israel.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.